All right, so there's a new Python script available for us called Signature Tool. It does just like the name implies, it allows you to insert your signature or logo or any PNG that you have into your image. So let's check it out. My name is Rich, and you're watching Deep Space Astro. Okay, so first step is to actually install the Signature Tool script. So we're going to come up to the menu, hit Get Scripts, and look for the Signature Tool under the utility category. Put a tick mark next to that and just click Apply. So now if we come up under Scripts, Python Scripts, and then Utility, you'll see the Signature Tool script right here. It's a very simple utility to use. I think all of these settings are pretty self-explanatory, but we will go through them. It does require the file that you're going to be using to be a PNG, and being that it's a signature, you're going to want to make sure that the background of your PNG is transparent, right? Otherwise, it just won't blend into the image properly. So I already have a couple that I've created. So we'll start with specifying my logo or image file just by clicking the select button. And then I have one right here for Deep Space Astro. You can see we have our size, our margin, and our opacity. Position, top left, middle left, top right. Those are all, again, self-explanatory. At this point, I can just click Apply Signature, and it'll put it as specified bottom center with our size, margin, and opacity set with these values. With these default settings and the size of my PNG file that comes in, this is what I'm going to end up with. Yours can be different. It could be larger, it could be smaller. Again, it just depends on the size of your PNG file. That's why we can adjust the size up here, because everybody's file is going to be different, right? So if I undo this, my size percentage is currently at 5. If I bring that down to, say, 3, and then we'll move it over to the bottom right, click Apply Signature, and you can see it's a lot smaller. Now, it's also, for my taste, pretty bright. I don't want it to grab everybody's attention. I just want it to kind of be subtly sitting down in the corner there. So again, if I undo that, and this time adjust my opacity to maybe like around 40%, and then say Apply Signature, you can see it's nice and soft down there now. It doesn't grab everybody's attention. It's there if you're looking for it. And then with the margin, that's just going to be the space around your signature. Again, depending on how the file was cropped that you're using. Now, once you have all these settings in place, and you don't want to have to make these adjustments each and every time that you go to apply your signature, you can save it as a profile. So if I just click Save New, and then I'll just call it DSA for Deep Space Astro, click OK. Now I have it as a profile up here to select. So if I was to close the script, and I'll just undo my last insertion and then run the script again. This time all I need to do is come up to the signature profile menu, select DSA, and then apply signature. Now, like I said, obviously that's part of my logo for the channel, but a lot of you are going to want to use your actual signature. So I have one of those as well of mine. And if I wanted to leave Deep Space Astro over here and then maybe put my actual signature over here on the bottom left and hit apply signature, you can see it's really small and it's really faint. You really can't make it out. And this is what I was talking about. This file that I just inserted with my signature is a lot smaller than this file that I inserted with Deep Space Astro. And that's where we get into playing with our size again. So I'm going to undo that, and we'll increase the size. I don't know, we'll try 6 maybe. I'm going to bring up the opacity all the way just for now. Hit apply signature. And there, that looks a lot better. And then I can do the same thing. I can say Save New, and I'll just put my initials in for the profile. And now I have 2 profiles saved. One for my signature and one for my logo. So I'm going to assume that a lot of you probably don't have a digital copy of your signature. So let's go through how you can do that. It's relatively easy. First thing you need to do is sign just a white piece of paper. I recommend using white and black ink. Either scan it. If you don't have a scanner, you can use your cell phone and take a picture of it. Just make sure your lighting is even and there's no shadows casting into it as you're trying to take that image. Now, there's a handful of different ways of doing this. And there's the first couple steps that we need to get through. It can be done in GIMP, it can be done in Photoshop, it can be done in any photo editing software, but Siril can actually handle the first couple steps for us. So since we're all using Siril right now, watching this video, that's what I'm going to do. So I am just going to open my JPEG up. That is my signature. And we're just going to use Siril's tools to rotate this and crop it out. So just using my rotate buttons down here in the bottom, I'm going to rotate it so the orientation is correct. And just like we do when we're processing, I'm just going to crop around my signature. And the reason I'm cropping is if I leave all this blank space in, then this entire image is what's going to be inserted into your image. So you won't be able to control your margins if you have this much blank space on the tops and bottoms and even the sides. So crop it down pretty close to the signature, and then we're going to invert this. And we're going to invert it because once we remove the background in our next step outside of Siril, having a black signature on what's going to be a relatively dark image, you're not going to be able to see very well. So I want this to actually be, I want my signature to actually be white. So we're going to invert the image. And in Siril, if we go to image processing and negative transformation, that is inverting the image for us. So once you get to this step, just come over and click the button next to the save button so we can save this off. And I'm just going to call it RS2 so I don't overwrite my original one as a JPEG. We'll convert it to a PNG in our next step. Click save and then save. So now that we have our signature cropped and inverted, we're going to go over to a website called remove.bg. I'll leave a link down in the description. This is free. You don't need to sign up for an account or anything, but we'll just upload the image that we just cropped and inverted. Give it a few seconds, and when it's done, it'll give you a PNG file with a transparent background. Just click your download button, and this is where they get you, right? If you want the max resolution, you have to subscribe, but they give us a preview, and that size for this preview is perfectly fine for our intended use within Siril to put our signature down. So just click on the free version for the preview, save that. You can see it's going to save it as rs2-remove-bg-preview. That's fine. We'll just leave it the same. And now when we come back into Siril, if we open up one of our images again and then run the script, now we can select that file that we just did in remove.bg, and we know that's going to be a little bit small, so we're going to bump it up just a little bit, say bottom right, apply signature, and there you go. All right, so pretty cool script, right? You don't have to take it into GIMP or Photoshop or any other piece of software external to Siril to add your signature if that's what you were doing previously. Before you go, I want to say thanks to all my members here on YouTube and on buymeacoffee.com. I appreciate everybody's support. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and tick that bell notification. As always, I appreciate everybody's time. Share, like, comment on the video. If you have any questions, let me know down below. We'll see you on the next one, and clear skies.